Welcome to What's Brewing Season 9. My name's Christopher, a team member at Bayou Creative, and this season's host. We filmed at the beautiful lumber yard in the heart of Pine Prairie. We also partnered with the Evangeline Parish Chamber of Commerce to spotlight organizations and businesses that are making a difference in their area. I lived and worked in Evangeline Parish for over 15 years, so getting to go back and sit down with these incredible guests was really a dream come true and a homecoming of sorts. We hope you enjoy this content, and without further ado, let's jump into this video. Lisa, thank you so much for sitting down this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we are in the beautiful lumber yard, classic, historic. We'll have B-roll, I'm sure, playing over this video. But we're sitting in this wonderful space to talk about your story. So tell us a little bit about who you are for those who may not know.
I'm Lisa Dean. I was a former educator and the owner of Tincy's Corner here in Ville Platte.
So tell me a little bit about that. Tell me a little bit about it. We were talking before the cameras were rolling. What is it that you do? What services do you offer?
Tincy's Corner is a local boutique that we offer personalization, and we also sell children's clothing. We personalize those items and many other items in the store, not just clothing.
That's awesome. So not originally native of Ville Platte.
Correct.
Yeah, both of us are transplants here. We love Evangeline Parish. That's actually what I've been excited to come back to do this series. You're our first interview, so thanks for being really a pioneer of me coming back. It's like a homecoming.
I'm not originally from here, so I lived in North Louisiana but prior to moving to Ville Platte. So yeah, I call it home.
Yeah, it's totally different. Like whether you go northern or southern, I live in Broussard today, but for me, Evangeline Parish, just even driving through today was so beautiful. It's a beautiful area. It's a wonderful place to do business. So what got you started doing your business and your career? Like what, obviously you're an educator, but what got you into where you're at now?
Because of being an educator in business education, business has always been a strong hold to me. As far as sewing experience, very minimal, but my mother was a seamstress and did many creative things, and I guess that's where the creativeness comes from, which my store, Tincy's Corner, is named after my mother.
That is so awesome. I love understanding the name of companies. My friend who had a boutique named it after her daughter, and it just keeps is your mother still with us or?
No.
No.
She died in 1974 from breast cancer.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but what a way to honor her legacy and what a tribute to have her name as your business name. I think that's incredible. Looking back, if I were to look back at myself 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, what would you tell your younger self? You know, if you could go back in time, or if you were to speak to someone who's watching this video who is younger, is thinking about being an entrepreneur, what would you tell them? What advice would you give them?
To follow your dreams. I believe owning my own business was probably a dream of mine, but never thought it would become a reality. But definitely follow your dreams and stay true to that.
Was it scary? I mean, you know, my other life, I'm a technical trainer, so teaching. My mom was an educator, my wife's an educator, so education's in our family and in our DNA. Was there any fear or uncertainty making that leap from education into business?
Yes, very much so. I continued teaching while I first started my business and became a vendor in another boutique in Ville Platte. And I was really scared about it because, you know, are you going to offer the right items? Just the overall aspect of being a business owner itself. And as time went on, I then decided to open up my own store and leave the place that I was being a vendor in. So it was all very scary.
I bet. I think a lot of folks, when they see business owners, they think luxury yachts, a villa in France, you know, like they see all these glorious things, but it's not that easy. It's not that simple. And often the rewards are deferred. You don't, you know, walk out a millionaire in the first month. At least I haven't yet.
No, I haven't either. But I truly enjoy the aspect of meeting customers. I hire several girls that are college students to give them that work experience
Yeah.
that I didn't have when I was a teenager and everything. So I feel like that I'm benefiting students in that aspect of giving them a background when
Yeah.
they go to apply for their first job, that they'll have something to put on their resume.
So that's invaluable for them, the experience to work with a small business, because when you're a small business owner, you're really wearing all the hats. It's different. In a corporate environment, you've got silos where everyone's got a really distinct role, everything's very clear, cut and dry, but as a small business owner, you're really doing everything. You're the social media, you're the accounting, you're the sales, you're the you're the operations. And so someone getting to see that, I think, is really wonderful because they get to see a lot of different job roles in one space.
Yes, yes. You wear all of the hats
Yeah.
for that.
So Miss Vicky said that we're talking about me wearing an actual hat today. She's like, unless it's a fedora, don't wear it. But I was thinking about that. Like, that's really it. It would be really funny if we actually, as business owners, sometimes actually put on physical hats so that people know what we're doing. Because they'll just see us in front of a computer and they're just like, oh, they must be just on Facebook. No, we're probably doing any one of the things I just named. So we need like a hat to put on so that people know what we're doing in those moments.
Yes.
It may not look like we're doing much, but there's actually a lot going on behind the scenes.
Exactly, exactly.
So tell us a little bit about your company and some of the specific services that you're offering. Some things, if someone's watching this and they're interested in doing business with you or going to find you, tell us about what you do.
We do many school items, personalization, sweatshirts, t-shirts, things like that. We try to offer a variety of those in our store of the different local schools around. As being an educator, my heart always goes back to education. We do several businesses for their logos for embroidery on their shirts, and they can bring these items into the store, or we can order them the polos or jackets or whatever that they're wanting to do. Children's clothing, there's many items in the store that can be personalized, or it does not have to be as well.
And is there a certain volume that people have to buy? Like, is there a certain number count, or does like the cost get less as the volume goes up?
For businesses, yes. If they order, they can order one or two items, or we can do a larger order, then the cost does go down.
I think one of the things that I think is curious about business is location. Obviously, we're here in Evangeline Parish. This whole series is themed around Evangeline Parish and specifically working with the Evangeline Parish Chamber of Commerce. So why did you choose to do business in Ville Platte in Evangeline Parish? You could have went anywhere. You could have went online. You could have done a lot of things. Why here?
Because Ville Platte is home. It's been my home since 2002. I do have an online presence as well, and that's where I started out online prior to opening our location in Ville Platte. Being a community-minded person also, and just being in town provides the opportunity for people to not have to shop out of town, to not have to go to Lafayette to get something for their child or anything personalized.
And I think that's so important because a lot of businesses they'll do online only, but I think that's an opportunity, and I'm definitely not discouraging them from doing online. I think that's smart. I think there's just something special about the people in your community. We are very community centered. We love interacting with people, getting to talk to people. And obviously you're meeting a need so that the community doesn't have to go outside of Ville Platte, doesn't have to go outside of Evangeline Parish to get these types of items, which I think, again, if you're going to Lafayette, again, for those of us watching, right, on the camera, we love Lafayette, but it's a bit of a trip, right? Going up to Alexandria, Ellick, or going down to Lafayette. So it's wonderful that you're doing that here. And I want to just say thank you for doing that. Thank you for investing in your community, because so many folks come here and leave. You've chosen to plant your business, plant your life to help this area bloom. And I think that's beautiful.
Right. And we enjoy being in Ville Platte, and it's something about knowing your customers when they come in and knowing what they want and what they need, and we're able to proof our orders to them immediately, so that they know what they're getting, if there's a correction that needs to be made on their order, that sort of stuff. So
Dealing with people so closely, what would you say is maybe, I'm gonna use the word best, what's the best thing someone said to you? Or maybe what's the most special or meaningful thing that someone has said to you?
Probably you've made this item so special for us, or this is just what I wanted. It's perfect.
That really hits, doesn't it?
Yes.
Because you work hard. I don't know about how you are, but I'm always worried about the customer experience in anything that I'm doing. I want them to have a great experience. I want them to enjoy what we do for them or what we make for them. And it's really nice when someone says, "This is so great." I don't know how to express that in terms that most people watching would understand, but the feelings that that generates for me, I think, is a motivator to keep me going, keep me doing business.
Right, and especially when we're doing personalized items, we're watching the creativeness come to life. And then when you give it to the customer, you see their eyes light up, and you know that you hit it. You did the right thing. So
That's awesome. So we'll put this up on screen, but how can folks find out more about your business and where can they find you? What's your socials and website and address? Where can they get a hold of you?
our website is tincyscorner.com, and of course we're on Facebook and Instagram, and that's if you search Tincy's Corner, you'll find us.
Awesome. And we'll put all those socials on the screen here and they'll be all there so you can go and find them. Well, it was so good talking to you. Thank you so much for sitting down and sharing your story.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching this episode of What's Brewing. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do us a favor and click that like button, crush the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with everything we're producing. As always, we hope you're doing well, we hope you're staying safe, and we'll see you in the next one.